2020 has been so hard. Hey guys, I want to bring you 5 tips on what to do in quarantine. Before we get started, to explain how we got here, and that all starts with a breakdown. April 2nd, 2020. I decided I need a life change. 2020 New Year's is actually April 2nd, because we're throwing the first quarter of the year away. I need to get a grasp on my life again, so here's to doing more than going to work, laying down, and going to school. Today I'm making a change, so cheers to that. So tip 1, go do your schoolwork. I'm talking to you. Go log on to Canvas, log on to Zoom and watch those lectures you've been avoiding, because we all have. I'm in a part-time online program, so my classes have always been online. But I guess since I had a change of scenery, so I would go to my job, then I would go and I would log on like at night for my classes. I was more likely to sit down and have a set time to like do my schoolwork and watch lectures and everything like that. But like as I make this video, you know what I'm doing? Procrastinating. I feel like I've said I'm bored, I have nothing to do multiple days, and I got a lot of stuff to do. And you know what I've been doing? Absolutely nothing. Go do your homework. Go log on to Canvas. Stop acting like Canvas is an ex that you can ignore. He's not. Canvas is important. Go do your schoolwork. Tip number 2. We're already on number 2. Look at us flying by in this video. Tip number 2 is to create something. Stop consuming hours of other people's content and go make something. Write what you're thankful for. A journal, a painting, a drawing. Even if you're bad, sketch something out. I'm making this YouTube video. That's still creating, okay? I'm not saying don't consume other people's content. I have consumed my fair assumption, okay? My little watch time on YouTube, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. My screen time on my iPhone, when it's like, you've done X% of screen time. Mine keeps increasing. It's like, oh, you've increased by 30%. Oh, you've increased by 20%. Oh, you've increased by 45%. I'm not doing well. So take some time, make something, create something. Use the left part of your brain. Science. Tip number 3. Okay, this one's a little dangerous. So my tip number 3 is going to be to buy the things that you've been putting off buying because you haven't had time to do the proper research to buy the thing. Now, I understand this is tough financial times for people. If you cannot buy something right now, do not buy something. However, if you're like me and you've put off buying a tripod for this channel, or you've put off buying skincare products. I wanted to use a chemical exfoliant. I'm very excited about this. I've been thinking about it for months. Chemical kind of scares me. The name freaks me out. So I haven't done the research. I haven't done anything, and I finally took the time to go on the Googles and look it up, and I bought this $60 skincare, and it's amazing. And I'll insert a video because I'm so happy I bought it. Also, Miss Riri, I bought your Fenty Beauty. I finally felt like I could pick a product that like I would actually use. So I bought this lip gloss, and I also bought a highlighter, and I'm very excited to use both of them. And I finally took the time to research it and purchase it, and I'm gonna use it once we are not grounded by the United States government, and it's gonna be great, and I'm very excited for it. So take the time to make purchases that you otherwise would have made, given you have the time now, right? Tip number 4, well, that's 8. Tip number 4, okay? Tip number 4 is kind of self-explanatory, but put on pants. Put on clothes. Dress yourself. Take a shower. brush your teeth, you know, all basic hygiene and things you would do normally if you were able to leave the house like a regular person, but we can't. So spice it up. I ended up doing a fashion show runway, and during that time, I was I was feeling like a baddie, you know what I'm saying? I was out here strutting. I was giving you face. I was giving you body. Take a few selfies. Don't have to post on Instagram. Don't have to post them anywhere. It's just for you, you know? And finally, tip number 5 is to actually talk to your friends and your family, and you're not alone. You know, we're not in the actual apocalypse where it's just you versus the world. And I totally understand how lonely this can be. And I feel like at any point I'm going to be start talking to my lamp or this flower back here or something. You know, I get it. It's hard. But it doesn't mean that you can't pick up your phone. You can FaceTime. You can Messenger FaceTime on Facebook if you don't have an iPhone. You can Zoom, okay? You can just use a regular phone call and put it on speaker like our parents used to do and yell at us. I can't hear you! You know, you have options. So we can figure this out. Let's check in. See how people are doing. Everyone else is having just as hard a time, okay? So let's be there for each other. But those are my 5 tips that I have for you today. Some of them might be very intuitive, but as we saw at the beginning of this video, I was having a rough time. I forgot about them. So I just wanted to give these tips for any other people that might have forgot about the easy things to do. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe below. And we'll see you next week.